Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the F1 25 My Team Career Mode series. You join us back here today for the Circuit of the Americas, the USA Grand Prix Part 2. We have a special one-off livery, which I'll show you in a minute. But if you missed the last episode, we had a P5 finish with O'Sullivan and a P8 finish with Correa around a fairly defensive Singapore Grand Prix, but I'm expecting the last sort of 6 races now, maybe minus LaSalle, to be pretty strong for us. In the standings, our drivers are in 8th and 9th, in a good inter-team battle there, very close inter-team battle. 4th in the constructor standings, going toe-to-toe with the mighty Mercedes AMG Petronas. If we head over to the one-off livery, you will see it. It is right over here. No, not there. Here is the special one-off race livery for the Circuit of the Americas in our red, white and blue, sporting the colours of the great United States of America. Today, what round are we in? We are in round, what round is it? 19, I believe. So we will be driving as Correa. Flamengo have just beaten Chelsea 3-1. Well, that the chuff for them. We're just going to make sure that O'Sullivan has got parts. Oh, he might need to take a grid penalty here, O'Sullivan. Yeah, I'm going to give him a grid penalty. I'm going to be nasty and give him a grid penalty because that is not great on the ICE, and I'd rather him have a grid penalty than blow up. He needs a new turbo as well. And he can take a new gearbox whilst he's at it. We've got quite a few new parts on the car actually for Correa this weekend, so hopefully we're going to be quick, but we've only got the one practice session. It is a sprint weekend, so I'll go and do as much as I can in that practice session, and I will see you ready for sprint. Ladies and gentlemen, you join us for sprint qualifying then. I've made a bit of a boo-boo and, well, not changed my MGU-K or ICE, so we could have a bit of an engine failure here today. Unless we totally throw the qualifying, which I don't particularly want to do. So we're going to have to risk it. I've made a bit of a boo-boo, but it's okay. Because even if I change all the parts now, it won't affect me in sprint qualifying, or it won't affect the sprint, it will affect the actual race, and I don't really want to start the race last, so we're just going to risk it with a few iffy parts, and if we blow up, hey, we blow up, who cares, it's only a game. I've made a bit of an error in judgment. It was bound to happen.
We've been pushed down to P22.
We've changed the control electronics and the battery. Which is good. This has been a bit of a scruffy one.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
Just about enough battery left. Where does that put us? In P4, and that was a really scruffy lap. Really scruffy. That was scruffy. Where's my teammate?
Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend, so we'll see you all tomorrow.
P18. O'Sullivan, man alive, he's so bad. We need those new drivers in ASAP. We just have to use the same medium. Oh no, we have another pair of mediums here. We'll wait for the track to be cleared. We'll wait for them all to go and do their lap, and then we'll go and do ours. We'll get out and do ours last, I think. I am very concerned about my engine. Very concerned.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
If it's gonna go, I want it to go sort of now. Where does that put us? P6. Again, was a scruffy lap. Not an easy one. How far away was the
And that's
P6?
it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend.
Oh.
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Kimi Antonelli doesn't make it through, but this one doesn't really matter. Like, if the engine's gonna go, it needs to go in the sprint. And then we just firm the L for the Grand Prix. We could have done a first to last in the Grand Prix, but I don't think it would have worked. Let's get to the timing screen. See where we've got to be. He's starting to develop a bit more of a rattle. Let's go for broke here. Let's go for broke.
Okay, 1 minute remaining, just 1 minute.
But we lose in that sector, we gain in the straight. Where does that put us? P7. Not bad. P7.
And that's it for sprint qualifying.
Verstappen,
Plenty more
the
coming
Red
up
Bulls
over the rest of the
absolutely
weekend.
rockets.
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
It wasn't our best lap. We probably could have gone half a second quicker, have gone up into like P3, but it is only the sprint, to be fair, and I think we'll probably make a fair few of those places up on the straight because we were monumentally faster down the straight than anyone else. Plus, we're running on a bit of a Dodd engine, you know. Unfortunately, I thought O'Sullivan over the other side of the garage might have been able to put in a bit of a stint here, but he hasn't. Although it hasn't actually changed the engine wear at all there, so I don't know what's wrong with that. Onto the sprint, 10 laps of COTA. That's what we like to see. That's the way to do it.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend.
There might be some grid penalties on the grid here, to be fair. The AI start taking a lot of penalties around
qualifying
this time.
session. It's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position. And
Although they
Yuki
don't take
Tsunoda
penalties in the
completes
sprint,
the front.
so that
So
is
I'm sure
actually
there'll be
irrelevant.
plenty to talk about this afternoon.
So let's go medium to the end. Medium to the end. Lance Stroll is risking a soft. Nobody else is, so I'm not going to, I don't think. Could you do us? Oh my god, no way. Absolutely not. Here we go then. Sprint race, here we come.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint. As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
In the Seren. Will the engine blow up? If not, can we get a decent result? Ideally, we need more points on the board than Mercedes.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Great, loss of power, love that. Love that for me. Thanks a lot, Lando.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
How did that damage my wing? That was a corner cut, that's on me.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Oh god, this is not the track where you want a bit of front wing on.
Accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Just blow up. Playing bumper cars with Lando Norris hasn't worked. Well, now we have DRS, we're flying.
Right, we've got a very worn-out MGUK. Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
DRS as well. Oh, we're in for a world of pain here. We're not competitive at all, I'm going to box.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
There's no point, we're just going to get mugged by everyone. We understeer, it's too much.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
He understands too
That was
much.
our last stop. No more
Brandon
scheduled pit
Norris
stops.
has
Let's
ruined
go.
my race. What a fucking prick. How my nose broke off there, I do not know. It's the whole end plate which is gone.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Will we be able to
stay
catch
clear
up
of
to our
white line on the
teammate?
exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Is the question. Will we be able to beat our teammate? Is the question. The answer to that is no.
Gaps.
You know what? This is over. I'm going to retire. We're retiring. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to save the engine and we're going to retire. There's no point. We're not going to get points. We're going to be the tactical part there. We're going to retire the car, save the parts, and just go for the race.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend. We've got qualifying and, of course,
Sullivan
the
got to
Grand Prix.
15th. Pathetic. Pathetic from him, really, isn't it? It's pathetic. Pathetic. On to qualifying. This is where it counts. This is where it counts now. Do I want to take a penalty here? This is no penalty for this action. I can guarantee you there is. I mean, I don't want to race with a crappy engine. I don't want to race blown up, so I'm going to take those two parts there. Everything else is okay. I'd have those on anyway. And we'll see. We'll see if it gives us a grid drop. I think it will, but I'd rather have the grid drop in a car that isn't.
It's a United States love affair with Formula One at the moment, so what a thrill for everyone today to see our drivers lapping COTA at full hot lap speed. It's the
Yeah, shut up, Crofty. Crofty's back here. Crofty's back. Right, let's use. It's an old set of softs. We don't want to use an old set of softs, really. But if it could see us through. I don't know if I think it's going to give us a grid drop here. I'm sure of it. Unless the cars come out of Parc Fermé after the sprint, I don't think they do. wouldn't have thought they did. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. We've got an old pair of boots on here. Let's see what we can do. P6 on an old pair of tyres. Oh. Where did that put us? P9 right now. P10, P11. Zach O'Sullivan's in P8. They're going to find 4 tenths, quite possibly. I can't risk. I can't risk going out in P or Q1. Go, 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 go. You think I'll be fine? It's already P12. I can't risk it.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12.
It's too big a risk. Especially if I'm taking a grid drop. P14. 1.5 seconds up. Put us into P4. Nice. I think that's about where the pace is of the car. Look at Zach O'Sullivan, P8. Must mean there's pace in the car. But I think Zach O'Sullivan is going to get a grid drop because I replaced 2 of his parts. So he'd have quicker ones. George Russell pole position though is not good. We do not want Puzzle on George. We do not want Puzzle on pole position. That would be very, very bad. Do actually is just shut my door over a bit because I don't want bugs coming in here from the outside world. Thanks. Sorry, I wasn't looking at where I was going. Sorry. Something flashed up on my phone. P8. Not the best. Where would that would have put us? Okay, we are way down. That was a scruffy lap. Where's my teammate for a start? P7. A while off the pace though. Oh my god, Puzzle's in P14. This would be a perfect opportunity to seize. If he finishes that low.
Okay, we're currently in the drop zone. We need you to move up into the top 10 or we're not going to progress to the shootout. You're lapping slower than your teammate. Your teammate is faster.
Shut up. You're not anymore. Before again. Don't think we've got the pace to win this race, but we might have a pace for a podium. Taco Sullivan, he's up there with me. Russell just scraped through in 10th. Fuck. Who's missed out? Piastri's not even in Q2. Nor was Kimi Antonelli. That's no surprise. Because Antonelli is crap. Q3, we've only got the one set really to go hard on here. So I think we just do the one lap. The sighter lap really isn't going to give us anything at all, is it? I think we just do the one lap. And we hope and pray for a good one. If it's not, bon voyage. That was really quite scruffy there. I think that might have only put us P9. Oh, it's P5. P4, P5, that's where the pace is today in the car. Nicholas Jackson was sent off 4 minutes after coming on today. Yeah. Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson. Oh, we're only 4 temps off. We could have got maybe to P4. We're ahead of Puzzle though. That's a good thing. O'Sullivan in the points already, and we know our teammate tends to do better in the race than they do in qualifying. My problem is, I think we're going to get a 10 or 15 place grid drop, but we'll have to wait and see. If we do, it'll be interesting coming through the pack. That's for sure. Hopefully it doesn't rain. We don't want a rainy race. That'd be bollocks.
Here we are then in one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, the fabulous Austin in the great state of Texas. The circuit itself, 14 miles southeast of the city centre, has been home to the US Grand Prix since 2012, the latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, where 20 corners and speeds of up to 200 miles per...
Crofty.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position.
Is in pole position.
And Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Correa,
I did give me the grid drop.
George Russell, and Gasly, Albon, Ocon,
someone's taking a grid drop,
and Gabriel Bortoleto.
Tsunoda has.
Lawson, Doohan, Fernando Alonso.
My teammate is going to be last, by the way.
Stroll, Sainz, Andrea Kimi
got a 10-race drop.
and Ollie Behrman. Hulkenberg, Piastri,
not more.
Leclerc, and Zach O'Sullivan rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And joining me in the
penalties,
box
but that means
again,
when I'm driving as him, I don't have to take one.
Know.
Clever. So it looks like we're going to be doing a medium hard. Do I try and mix things up? Do I go for a hard medium? You know what? Why the hell not? Let's try it. Let's put that to a soft. Put that to... Oh, sake. Medium. No. Put that to medium. Put that to a hard. Being on lap 15. Remove that. 15, 13. Thinks it's a bit slower. Here we go. Let's see how this goes, shall we?
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near
If
ever
they
closer
start
to the start of the race.
going
Which
rampant
team will
past
come out on
us,
top? Who's got their
don't defend
strategies
too
right
hard
for
and
today's
ruin our
race?
tyres.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Because they're on different strategies. There's fast cars all over this grid.
As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for
This is
lights
gonna be an
out,
interesting
let's hope
one.
the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Could Lewis Hamilton win his first Grand Prix? Probably not, because the Red Bull's only 2 spots behind him and will be a lot quicker than the Ferrari in this race. But you never know. You just never know. Probably not going to get the best of starts here. I just bounced off the Red Bull. Oh, why did I do that? That's already a resume. I can't go full send here. Big heavy load on a not so grippy tyre is a recipe for disaster. But we see what we can do. Tyres will come to me eventually.
You can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Guys in the front aren't running away with it, which is good.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Tyre condition still looking good.
Let's try and keep Hustle behind us if we can. Christ, the dirty air in that S section is nasty. These two phone hammering every time. Damn it, didn't get a DRS. Just have to have a good exit, which we got. Oh no, I did get the DRS. Oh. The tyres should start coming to me soon. Sonoda pulling away from Puzzle a little bit here. Russell looking a little bit vulnerable here. Whoa, a big snap of oversteer. A puzzle there. Going off the track did us no favours there. Russell definitely looking a little bit vulnerable here. We're going to be smart and not dive up the inside there because that would be suicidal. Yeah, I was just redesigning the track there a little bit. Got a bit of that dirty air and sent me way off ways. Tyres should start to come to us soon.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
I don't want to just sit in this dirty air here really, because it will just throw me off guard. I mean, we're looking very secure against everyone else.
Okay, the car ahead's beginning to pull away. You know what to do.
Tell you what a good thing is, the front runners haven't stretched their legs too much.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds.
Wide there. Not ideal. We are gaining and tyres do not look tremendously bad. We're not gaining, we're pulling away from the cars in front, I should say. I tell you what, going on to the alternate strategy does do, it means you're not going to be sat in slow traffic when I come in for an early box. The other cars in front of me might well do. Get stuck in a little bit of traffic. Back into the DRS of Russell here. Could the tyres be starting to come my way? I think they might well be.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Tried to get the DRS there, didn't work. Don't have it. Tyre's still looking good. Get it this time. No. Pit windows, lap 15 we're coming in on. Got DRS this time.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Really try and get in there. Covered me off nicely with hustle there. Get him on the run up to T1. Don't know if that would have got the DRS there. Possibly not. Oh, he did. Wow.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Medium tyres are coming in now, I think. I'll tell you how I know that AI is coming in. They massively pick up the pace.
Piastri is in the pits.
There goes Puzzle, and there goes Verstappen, boxing onto the hards. I don't know when our pit window is actually. It might be about 16.
Don't forget, you've got more control than ever over your EOS mode, so play around with them in your MFD. Zach is in the pits. Zach is in the pits.
Fuck knows where Zach is, by the way. I don't think he's making very good progress at all. Just saying.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 6.8 seconds. Box, we're coming in this lap.
Oh, we are boxing this lap. I thought we were. Probably best to. Sorry. We lost time for it anyway. come back out in 6th.
Don't forget, box this lap.
I'm boxing, don't worry. My God, I thought it was going to bloody drive into
Okay,
that wall
one
then
stop
for a
to
moment.
go. Just one stop left in this strategy. Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Safety car.
Okay, go, go, go. That was a
we get back out ahead of
fantastic stop.
Russell?
Faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
This is a good time though. Bunch everyone back up. What the hell? What's going on here? Catch that safety car cue, baby. If it had come out just 10 seconds earlier, we might have gained a few places from it. No, I wouldn't have swapped to softs. I don't think softs would have lasted. there'd have been like 60-70% at the end. If you remember the projection for the sprint, it said softs and it was going to be down at like 60-70%. Just not worth it. The mediums is good. Safety cars should be in this lap.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Safety car's got to be in this lap. I assume that's the final runners there. Just getting to the back of the queue. Might go and do another lap here. Gonna do another lap. How far behind with the rest of the grid? What the hell? How far behind were they, man? Right, this has got to be the restart of this lap. Certainly have no tyre wear concerns or fuel.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Green flag. get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Oh, we have got so much more grip than these cars. Hustle is mine. Hustle is mine. They've hit each other.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
There goes Doris. See if we can
Okay,
get
the stewards
Sonoda.
have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
If he's just going to leave the door open like that, then I'm just going to come on inside, son. You know what I mean? Didn't even bother defending. Verstappen though, I don't think we're going to be getting in here today, strangely. We don't need to look on the tyre on it. Oh god, Sonoda is catching quickly. Can we get P2 here, is the question, or can we hold off Sonoda for the podium? I guess is the real question.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.8 seconds. Bit of battery. That was cheeky, can't do that again. Trying to break this DRS on Sonoda here.
almost in DRS of Hamilton here. That's our race really, Hamilton right now. Come on. We're so close to him as well.
Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
Have I taken too much out of the tyres too quickly? Could Tsunoda be still in this game here? Don't think we're going to get Hamilton 3 laps to go. I think it's going to be just defend against Tsunoda here.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
That was close. We should have the battery to get past him again. Jesus Christ. I hate the AI when they do that. They start braking and they just edge very closely next to you. It's dirty. I could have broken my wing from that.
Okay, you're closing on one of the Ferraris.
2 laps to go. It's coming again. Love to get Correa his other podium. Hello, Pops. I would love to get Correa on the podium again.
Turbocharger's on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
What do you mean the turbo's on its last? It's only 60%.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
No, Yuki. So much understeer. So much understeer in the dirty air. The Red Bull just superiorly quick in around that
clear.
twisty part. Couldn't hold on. Look at Antonelli, he's recovered so well. Guaranteed my teammate has it. Max Verstappen wins, no surprise there. Hamilton gets a P2. We have to settle for P4.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I did my job, but my teammate didn't do his at all. I mean, we did give him fresh parts, so I can't moan at him too badly.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
Yes, it absolutely was, and what an incredible victory and an important
Congratulations to Maxi Verstappen.
It's what they've all been racing to.
Very well done to him.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport
Teammate
action.
finished 30th.
But with more races
Brilliant.
lined up, be sure to join us when we come back
Ladies and
with
Leverson
more
Constructors.
Formula One.
Mercedes have overtaken us now, and that is because we have an incompetent driver. Oh well. Better luck next time, I guess. I'll need to try and get these uploaded probably tomorrow, actually. I probably won't even do it tonight. You know, just absolutely roasting. An intense rivalry with the Mercedes. Sentiment, the fans still unhappy that we're not finishing higher up the grid. The Mercedes haven't taken any grid penalties yet, so I imagine they're probably to come. Oh,
Boss,
we don't know.
we've hit a major milestone. Things are really coming together.
What's that? Oh, we get 50k. Well, you know what? I'm just going to leave that there because I need to go and cool off. So I'm going to end the YouTube. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop us a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.